Hi guys, welcome back to Fishbeard's Draw with me. Today's guest is very prolific. He is a wonderful author and illustrator, and he's done such things as this, and this, and this, and this, and this, and... Hi guys, welcome back to the table. Here I am with wonderful artist, James Chapman. Hi James.
Hello, it's me, James Chapman.
How are you today, James?
Doing very well. Thanks for having me, Tom.
Absolute pleasure. No, I've been excited to have you on. It's going to be a fun one that we're going to do today, I'm sure. We're going to be pulling out random clues, and I have a new box for this, so I'm going to show you that in a minute. It's the premiere of the new box, so it's it is a very exciting time. It's almost like I've got slightly organised or something, but it can't be that. So just to prepare before we start, have you got a drink?
Got a drink?
What is it?
Cool glass of the wet stuff. It's water.
He's classic. That's absolutely classic, and it is on the endorsed list from the Fishbeard channel. So that is good. That's passing muster. Have you had your dinner?
Had my dinner. Yes. Yep.
What did you have?
Fully fed and watered, ready to draw some pictures.
What did you have for your dinner?
What did I have? Pesto pasta.
Pesto pasta. Very lovely. I like the sound of that. That's very good indeed. Good. Do you sound like you're all set then?
Yeah, all set, ready to go.
Okay, here's the box, ready?
Yeah.
I'm not sure you can see it with my dodgy background, but here is a box.
Mm-hmm.
There it is. Okay. The camera under here as well. And in this box, there are 3 sections. I'm just opening it up here. We have section 1, which is for the things. Section 2, which is for the professions or characteristics.
Mm-hmm.
And section 3 is for the locations. Now, we have had lots of people on Twitter. I don't know if you've seen any of the suggestions from today, but there's been
flying around, yeah.
Influx of them.
Than others, but I'm excited.
There's some fun ones in there anyway. So there's loads of the things in the first box. There's less of the other 2, but we will fill those up in good time, I'm sure. But I'm going to pick one out here from the first box without looking. Okay, here we go. We are drawing a. Okay. Are you familiar with football?
Passing that familiarity.
Okay. There is a controversial chairman who's owned a few football clubs. His name is Ken Bates. Do you know who Ken Bates is?
Don't know Ken Bates, but...
Okay,
I'm writing it down, Ken.
Have you something to Google?
Yeah. A Google.
So we've got the football club chairman Ken Bates. He's got quite a distinctive look about him, so he might be quite a fun character to draw. Anyway, he's the first one. So the characteristic, he has got numerous characteristics. Especially if you ask lots of people on Twitter, I'm sure they'll give you numerous answers on that. But the one we are going with, he is a puppeteer. Sorry, I should have said that David Guile sent in the Ken Bates suggestion, so thank you for that, David. Puppeteer. This is from Sammy Ward.
Okay, puppeteer Ken Bates.
That's right. And finally, we've got a location for puppeteer Ken Bates. And it's going to be Durham.
Durham. Okay.
Thank you to Rob Jones for sending that one in. I think it may have been sent in a couple of weeks ago. Don't know what makes me think that. No, the box is closed. So we have a puppeteer Ken Bates in Durham.
Fantastic.
Have you Googled Ken Bates?
Who Ken Bates is.
Yeah. So at least you've got an outline of who he is.
Yes. Right. Ken Bates.
Let's go. Yeah, we shall start.
Oh, he's got a look. Okay.
He's got a look.
Absolutely got a look. Okay.
I'm not going to use a reference image. I'm going to use it straight out of my head because I've seen too much, if anything, of Ken Bates, I think. Okay, so he's a puppeteer and he's in Durham. I'm going to have to Google Durham.
Yeah, I think I'll have to do that as well.
Place, but I don't really know much about it, so I'm going to have a quick look at. Durham. Let's see what sort of pictures come up.
No, they're from Birmingham.
Oh, right, yes, no, I think I did know that, yeah.
Well, like certain Coalfields are like near Birmingham.
Okay.
Oh. Right. Oh my God.
We've discussed the merits of various English cities in the or British cities on the videos before, actually, and Birmingham always comes out very well.
Oh, that's good. Good to hear.
Yeah, Birmingham's always where I did my first con, so it always gets a nice review from me, and I always enjoy the MCM Birmingham. I do that one quite a lot when we're allowed out.
We'll be back there soon enough, I'm sure.
Oh, I hope so. Do you do Birmingham? Did I see you at Birmingham?
Yeah, I have done Birmingham in the past.
Yes, I definitely have, yeah.
It's easy to just go home for it, like I can go visit my family, do a convention, see some pals. It's a good old time.
Sounds like a perfect day, yeah, lovely.
Yeah. Right. Okay. Now what does Durham look like?
I've googled a few Durhams. It's very picturesque. It's quite leafy. There's lots of beautiful architecture. Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah, okay. Art is just you've got to make mistakes and then shape them into what you want.
Exactly right. That's another theme that comes up. It doesn't have to be perfect.
No, often it's very bad in my experience. But
yeah, but that's why we keep doing it, isn't it? You live and you learn, and you draw and you learn, and
yeah. Right, I'm going to get on to the actual drawing part now.
Oh, what have you been doing?
I've been sketching. I mean, you can't see, can you?
No, I cannot. No.
So, yeah, I did a little bit of a pencil sketch.
Have you are you or have you ever been a football fan, James?
I used to be a huge football fan when I was smaller. I had an Aston Villa themed bedroom with or wallpaper, and I used to go see loads of matches. I fell out of I stopped paying attention for a second, and then I was 31, and I'm here right now.
Was it? You just suddenly woke up?
Yeah, I just woke up. It was a minute ago that I was there.
We should have mentioned this beforehand, that James has been in a coma for around 15 to 20 years. Is that right?
Yeah, around about that. And I just came out with this set of pens, and now I can't do anything but draw. It's a blessing and a curse.
Yeah, I went actually to James's bedside and signed with his hand a contract to come on this show. That's why he was obliged to do it the first thing when he woke up. You will get to see your family after this, which is nice.
That is nice. They have been missing me for the last 2 decades.
Yeah, exactly. So as long as your work is to a sufficient standard, you'll be fine to see them.
I'll be freed. Great.
Yeah,
thanks.
Yeah, absolutely. Do you think we'll get through more than one today, or do you think we're going to stick with?
We'll get through more than one.
Okay, good stuff.
Mostly because I feel that I'm not bringing my A game to drawing Ken Bates. I don't. I'd hate for this to be the showcase of like, come watch this artist draw. Somebody has no idea who it is. I was prepping all day, drawing dogs on pogo sticks, just prepping and thinking we're going to get this is what's going to happen. Did not prep Ken Bates. Did not have any idea.
I mean, looking like in hindsight, it was so obvious that it would.
I should have known. Yeah, it's good fun though. It's good practice. When I was doing a Kickstarter for a book, and I made an outrageous promise that I would draw whatever anyone wanted in the cover.
Oh, yeah.
Someone requested, can you draw a door closing softly? And I didn't know how to draw that. I was like, oh, God. What have I done?
What a great suggestion.
Yeah. Didn't expect that one.
I took you up on one of those requests. Do you remember what I requested?
I don't. I don't think I do. No, what was it?
I'm gonna grab it and I'm gonna show our viewers what it was.
It's exciting. What have we got?
Okay. Oh no, hang on. This isn't this isn't the one I was thinking of. But this is a very, very good dedication. I'm going to show the the camera this one. So this is a copy of Movie Cat, of which you've kindly drawn in the front, and Movie Cat is saying, "Let's reboot Magic Mike, but with Tom Sparke." And
that's a good idea.
That's a very clever idea. Saying, "Oh, he's good."
Yeah.
You did. Wait, hang on. I'm going to take a slight break now while I try and find the one you did do. What have I done? Oh, it's over here. It was The World of Wisdom, which is this book, which I'm also going to show. Right, Dr. James Chapman. Fantastic. And this is what James drew for me at my request. It's me holding Movie Cat. Movie Cat is saying, "We are best friends."
I do remember this. This is all coming back to me now.
A little forlorn.
It's joy to draw.
It was absolutely magic. And exactly what I requested.
Yeah, I aim to please.
I remember the very first time I met you at Thought Bubble in Leeds.
Yes.
You probably won't remember meeting me. You must have met a lot of people that day. But I was just there as a customer walking around, and I bought Soundimals, and you offered to draw in it, and I was taken aback because I didn't realise that was the thing that people did.
Oh, yeah.
Been to a con before, and yeah, you said, "Would you like me to draw a picture?" I was like, "Yes." I was delighted.
Oh, that's so nice. Which year was this? Do you remember which year? Because I'm just trying to piece that together.
And it would have been... Oh, God, I can remember it so clearly, but how do I find what year it was in my head? It was probably 20... It's going to be 2013, 2014.
That sounds about right, yeah. I think... Yeah, that would have been like my either first or second year, and I was just didn't know what I was doing. I saw some other people offering drawings, so I said, "I'll do that," and then then you came along, and then here we are.
You've done MCM Manchester.
Oh yeah. I've done that a few times. It's a good one. It's like it's fairly small compared to the London one.
Yeah, no, it was.
And even the Birmingham, because the Birmingham one's like very spread out, which is fun in itself.
It's the most beautiful venue, the Manchester one. It was
yeah. City centre.
Yeah, it's lovely. Sort of, you can see daylight from in there. Which is very unusual for a con. There we go. How's the picture coming along?
Coming along. I reckon I'm nearly there. I've got Ken's done.
Ken's done. Good.
Ken's done. And now I'm just doing his puppeteering, whatever you call it, stage, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then... I mean, Durham's just a castle, but it's there.
Yeah.
No one can deny it's not Durham. How's yours?
I'm liking it now. I was a bit forlorn earlier on when I thought that I'd gone and messed it up a bit because I'd drawn too much background. I got too much. I got carried away with Durham, drawing things that I'd seen in images of Durham.
Like classic landmarks of Durham.
Yeah, and I drew a bridge and some sort of castle-y things and lots of bushes, lots and lots of bushes and some water, and but it's all right because I put old Batesy in the foreground.
Oh, good. As long as he's represented.
Yeah, and I'll let you in on a secret here. I was going to leave it till the end to reveal, but I won't be able to show you directly. But his puppet is you.
Is it?
It's got a puppet of you, and it looks a little bit more like Claire Balding.
Cool. Right.
So we could say it's either. You used to work for Brown Bag Films, is that right?
Yes, I finished at Brown Bag Films recently. I finished in April.
What were you working on there?
I was working on...
Is that...
No, because I was an animated show called Power Birds, and I was a background artist and did some like the props and things. That I don't think it's on in the UK though, so I don't know if anyone will have seen Power Birds, but it does exist, I assure you. And there are 40 episodes of 2 birds with superpowers who go around the local area saving the day.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Like when their owner goes out for the day or like leaves the room, they're like, well, better take care of this then. And then they go off and solve all the problems of the local area, which is nice.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
What sort of props do you do for an animated film? What's the...
So for that, it would be like, I did it for a few episodes, and it would be things like, let's say, they're going through a rubbish pile and they need to like throw out loads of like banana peels and
right
paper, that kind of thing. And there's one with a spaceship that I got to design, which was quite nice. So it was like a
fantastic.
Yeah, just like a little bit of not quite a character, but something that moves and needs a bit of a zhuzh. Oh god, what have I done? Right,
that's cool.
Yeah, it was good fun. I really enjoyed it.
I like that. Often when I'm watching shows with my daughters, like Sarah and Duck is a good example. Are you familiar with Sarah and Duck?
I can't say that I am.
It's a beautiful show to look at the backgrounds on. It's very, very detailed and lovely.
Nice.
So if you ever get a chance to catch it, then it's a real nice watch.
Yeah, it's a really good job being a background artist, just because you get to, like, you're basically designing a little world for that everything can happen in, which is quite nice.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah, like I spent a lot of my time there drawing various museums. A lot of things needed to happen in museums because museums are fun, but a lot of drawing pillars and arches and making everything look very
cultured. Yeah,
it's nice. And of course, I did sneak myself in there as a little exhibit. Because,
did you?
Yeah, got to. I don't know if Brown Bag Films knows that, but I know that, and it is.
They have JC on the plinth.
It's very, very small in the background, but I know it's there. That's.
I wonder how often that happens. I bet quite a lot.
Oh, probably loads. I think they get probably called out and stopped mostly, but I think I was subtle enough that got past the powers that be.
Very good, very good.
Right. What
I'm
else?
impressed.
Scarves.
Good stuff. And what are you doing these days then, if you're not at Brown Bag anymore?
So, since I finished at Brown Bag, I've been working on some books, because I enjoy drawing books and working on, like, language-based things, as you know, but whether the audience knows, who's to say? Yeah, and so I'm doing, like, books around, like, I don't know, how different countries look at the same idea. So, you've known World of Wisdom is kind of another book kind of in a similar sort of vein to that, of, like, what is... You know, how does different countries look at a set theme?
Yeah.
It's good fun. It's keeping me busy. And hopefully I'll have that for sale at some point soon.
Very nice, because you've got one of those sort of holidays book, which I have. Which actually I haven't got it. I would show it, but I haven't got it here. It's with my Christmas things.
Oh
So
yeah.
it's stashed away until Christmas time. There's one of the holidays. Obviously, there's World of Wisdom, which is in that sort of vein, and Soundimals, which is the first one.
Yeah.
So they're all fantastic books. I really, really highly recommend all those. Excellent. So how did you get started? Did you study illustration or artistic?
No, I never studied. Well, I guess I did GCSE like art.
Yeah.
That was the beginning and the end of my like formal how to draw training.
Yeah.
As this picture may attest to. We'll see. But no, I got into it just through drawing. I studied physics at Manchester University.
Yeah, right. Hence the doctor. I think that's the path we're referring to.
And then, but I did a lot of drawing in my notebooks. You know, like during a long lecture or waiting for an experiment to do its thing. I was just loved to draw, and then I ended up just sort of finding so much more joy in drawing than I did in physics. Well, the physics is very fun. It's a great thing. If you're studying physics and watching, then definitely do keep it up. But for me, I was like, I quite like this a lot, you know. So I've pushed my life towards drawing, which has been very it's been rewarding for me. It's a lot of fun. Look at this. I've drawn Ken. What's his name? Ken Bates.
Ken Bates.
I've just drawn Ken Bates. Can you imagine?
Exactly. Imagine exclaiming that after studying your physics, and you can exclaim, "I've just drawn Ken Bates." Not many people can say that.
I think fine, done.
Yeah, we done that. Good stuff.
I think so.
Okay, I'm gonna leave old Kenny completely black and white.
Feel free to finish up yours.
No. I know it. I'm intentionally leaving in black and white. It's a mark of disdain.
Take that, Ken.
Yeah, take that. Oh, hang on, I haven't. I will just add one more dash of colour, and that's your hair.
Oh, terrific.
There you go. Yeah. Good stuff. Beautiful.
Oh, add a face.
Cool. Right, that is where we're going to stop with that one. Round two. Here's the box. It's back. Opening her up. Okay, we are going to... I'm looking in there then. Okay, we're going to bring it out, and it's a large bowl of custard.
Okay, love it. I can draw that.
Jones for the large bowl of custard.
Yeah.
And the large bowl of custard. Oh, hang on a minute. I've got something mixed up here. Anyway, we'll work with it. A belly dancing chef. So we have to combine these elements. Thank you to Sam Hardacre for that one. A belly dancing chef.
Belly dancing chef.
A bowl of custard. So there's just two elements we can just
two elements. That's great.
Location is going to be the Gambia.
The Gambia.
Thank you, David Statter, for the Gambia.
Thank you, David Statter, for the stress you've caused us in this moment.
Say again, sorry?
The stress, David, the stress. Thank you very much for this.
Oh, yeah. The stress of, hang on, let me Google the Gambia.
I want to give enough focus to the custard and the belly dancing chef.
Of course you do. You've always said that, haven't you?
Yeah, it's on my business cards.
Yeah, I thought that. Whenever I've seen James, he's always gone, you must give, the same prominence, sorry, not provenance, to the Gambia, the custard, and the belly dancing chef.
Yeah, I think you can recover from a bad drawing.
Yeah.
I think, and worst comes to worst, just start a new piece of paper. There's a.
Just as I was drawing that arm, a piece of advice that I read once. I think it was from Dan. What's Dan's surname? Who does Make Them Tell?
Dan Brown? No, Dan Barry.
That's the guy.
Oh, I feel like I've shamed my knowledge of the comics community in this.
Dan Barry.
Dan
Barry. He once said, "People will forgive you if you draw an arm too long, but never if you draw an arm too short." It's something I've found to be absolutely true all the time. I've often done some shorter arms, and it ruins a picture.
I've never noticed that, but that probably is true. I'm looking at these arms now and wondering, are these the right length arms for a belly dancing chef?
I always do them slightly longer, just in case.
So I have one of the a mistake like this that I still have never corrected and never will correct. But if you have any copy of Sound Animals in the World or any picture, I've done like a picture of cat sounds in different languages. Only one person's ever pointed it out to me, but one of the cats only has 3 legs. And that seems like one that I should have really should have drawn that 4th leg in there.
Under which set of languages is this?
It's just in. I'll send you a picture of it, but
okay. I could probably find it in the book in a minute.
Yeah, if you could look at the cat page.
Okay.
Then, you'll notice that one of them, I just didn't draw the extra leg in there, and I don't know why. Maybe I was tired. I've printed up like many copies of that book and just never fixed it.
No, it's done. That's one of the aspects of it now.
Live with the joy and the mistakes, and that's what true art is drawing a cat with 3 legs.
Absolutely. Because it might be a cat with 3 legs that reads that and goes, "Hey, I'm being represented."
Exactly. So I think that it was a blessing in disguise.
Yeah. It will then feel, included and represented, and that will give it some confidence, I think.
Exactly.
Is it going well, James?
Oh, we've got lightning here. That's exciting.
Wow.
Yeah. It's going well. I was just confusing myself because I've drawn like a chef's uniform with like a crop top apron. Can you hear that?
Yeah, that's a real rumbler.
That's thunder. Just to show off some skin for the belly dancing. This is a very provocatively dressed chef.
Yeah, there is. You ever heard of this concept? There is a name for it. Universal something. It might be a Nietzsche one or something like that. There is a universal library we all can tap into. So if I say to you, if you think of a picture of a waiter, that one that you're getting in your head, we're all accessing that same library. It's all slightly different, but we've all got that library we can go to and pull images down. So I think we are benefiting from that, us too, because mine is also wearing a crop top. And obviously that was before, we both drew them before that conversation occurred, obviously, what the viewers will know. So in that library, there is the belly dancing chef is wearing a cropped top.
Well, you've got to get the belly out, don't you? Otherwise,
absolutely. yeah, it didn't actually quite thunder. Does it rain all the time in Manchester? Yeah, it has done every time I've been to Manchester.
It has that reputation, but I think it's not as bad as the Rep, I don't think.
I really liked it, actually, the rain, because it was warm. It's really warm, because it was July, because it was MCM Manchester, and it was very lovely. So you're known for your Posca work. It's quite legendary, and obviously you do a lot of films, which you put up on the on Instagram.
Yes.
Scenes, which are wonderful. How did you get into Poscas? How did you discover those?
So I'd seen some people on Twitter and Instagram using them, and they always looked very bright and colourful. I thought I'd give them a go, because I've always wanted to do more stuff on like pen and paper, because I do, but most of the stuff that I do normally is digital art, which is fun and great. But I always wondered, like, could I draw anything with pen and paper, or like with watercolors or anything? And I always struggled with it. But Poscas were just something that I found quite easy to pick up, just because I don't know if this is coming across from the video that I'm making, but I can go over any colour with any other colour, and it's like having an undo button in real life, because I can just fix my mistakes as I go.
Yes, right.
With a watercolour, you could be like, you do one wrong thing in the last half an hour, and you're like, oh no, I've ruined it. But with Posca, just fix it up.
Yeah, we should have said, actually. So I should have mentioned that you were working with the Poscas. It's basically paint in a pen, isn't it?
Yes. So it does go. Yeah, you get it all over yourself and all over people who sit next to you on the train. But it's it's for the art. For the art. What does this ballet dancer need?
Think of any association with the Gambia? Is it famous for anything?
Oh, I've absolutely forgotten to draw the Gambia in here. Whoop. Okay, not too late.
Mine's very much an afterthought.
Okay. Pressure's on.
Can you squeeze in a Gambia reference?
I reckon I can. Yeah, I reckon I can somehow. I'm gonna have to use all my reference pictures though.
Is it always the Gambia rather than Gambia?
I thought it was just Gambia, but I might be wrong. No, it's the Gambia. Officially the Republic of the Gambia.
Republic of the Gambia.
Yeah.
Well, that's how I make an addendum to my sign now.
Well, we've learnt something.
Oh, absolutely. It's always learning with these. Sounds wonderful.
And this in the Louvre. This is.
Oh yeah. In the Louvre or the Louvre was that? I couldn't quite.
In the Louvre at the Louvre. Yeah.
Oh, nice. It's a very cultural Louvre.
Of course, yeah. This might be saying more about my culinary skill, that the most advanced tool I could think to draw was a wooden spoon.
Mine hasn't got any tools. Mine hasn't got quite. Well, it has got a moustache, but it's more in amongst a lot of other facial hair. He's a very hirsute chef.
Ah.
So, who do you think I should get on to draw with me on? And do games with?
The first name that came to mind is Neil Lawrence.
Oh, what a good shout!
Yep.
I adore Neil. He might be the nicest man in comics. I mean, no offense, James. You are a very lovely man.
No. I'll concede to Neil. He's the best.
He is the sweetest man. But yeah, when describing you earlier to my wife, I did describe you as one of the loveliest men. So you're up there, James.
We're in the same category, hopefully.
Yeah,
both
absolutely.
Nominees for the same award.
Loveliest comic artist award.
Yeah.
That would be a heavily populated category, I think. There's a lot of.
I bet some of the nicest people doing comics.
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah, it's.
Best of the best. You're one of them, of course.
Well,
you know this, though.
Well, it's not for me to say, James. I think it's for the judging panel to decide.
I'll say it.
But it is every time we go to a convention or something, you meet new people, and they're always, without fail, absolutely lovely.
Oh yeah. Okay. Now it's Gambia time. Okay.
It's Gambia time. That was your catchphrase for a while, wasn't it?
Yeah. Did not catch on.
You got to try these things to know whether they're going. You can't know whether they're going to catch on straight away, can you?
No. I'm realising that all of the footage you've got of me talking is just of my hair.
Oh gosh, yeah, I know. I do that a lot. Yeah.
I mean, my face is mostly in a bit, but I've not been given the looks.
That's it. That's the money shot. I always go too far with my colouring and then regret it. Oh, this is another one of those times. I've committed to it. I've got a wholly pink chef now.
This is exciting because I've got no idea what you're drawing. You've got
Same, yeah. I can't wait to see. Will we be doing more live streams, do you think, in the future? Because you did one the other day of you doing one of your Posca film pictures.
Yeah, I've been thinking about doing it. At the very least, just so I can get the video that I can do a little time lapse of, because I've never really seen it come together before.
Right.
Yeah. Because I know that I make the pictures, but I don't really know how I do it. I never watch myself.
Yeah. You sometimes do a picture, sit back, and go, "I'd like to see the guy drawing this picture."
Yeah.
Yeah.
It looked pretty cool.
I made mine look very remedial. I should have left it, but there we go. It's fun. It's not for a prize, is it? So.
Wait, there's no prize?
I mean, obviously there's a prize. Yeah.
My God.
Yes, there is a prize, which you may get at the end.
I've already got a space on my mantelpiece set aside for the prize.
Well, prizes aren't always tangible objects.
Friendship's a prize.
So exactly, friendship is a prize. Also, getting to see your family you haven't seen in decades is also a prize.
Right. Oh. I've taken the decision to cover my chef in custard, and now I'm wondering whether that was a good idea. I think that if you were, because spoiler alert, my chef is belly dancing in the custard.
Oh well, I should have thought of that. That's amazing.
Now he's looking quite custardy.
Well, of course he's going to have custard all over himself. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you got to if you're going to commit to being a chef that dances in your custard.
Yeah, it's going to happen. I always say, if you're going to dance in custard, prepare.
Get all the way in.
Go all the way. Yeah, I forgot one thing that I always say there for a minute.
Yeah, sorry.
But it was that. Go all the way in is exactly the thing that I always say.
There's trees.
Trees, yeah. Gambian trees. The Gambian trees. So if things are from the Gambia, they always have to be the Gambian.
The Gambian.
Rather than just Gambian?
Yeah, I don't know. I guess it's because I get confused on these because it's Ukraine, not the Ukraine, but I always want to say the Ukraine.
Why has that phraseology existed then? The Ukraine. Why?
I don't know. It's just called Ukraine, though. I think. What someone from Ukraine told me.
Ah. So yeah, you got it from a proper native.
Yeah. Because I think I was like probably put my foot in it saying like, so what's the Ukraine like? And they were like,
oh no,
mate, it's Ukraine. I was like, oh, sorry.
It doesn't sound very Ukrainian.
Yeah, my impression didn't really do it justice. Is it the Netherlands? The Netherlands?
Yeah.
Netherlands. I like a the. Gives a bit of grandness to the name.
I think Ukraine, the Ukraine, the phrase Ukraine
of Great Britain and Northern Ireland. We're quite over the top, though. I think probably.
Oh, are we ever?
Is this Britain? No, it's Great Britain. Thank you very much.
Oh no! What other places put "great" in front of it? Any sort of superlative in front of their own name.
Yeah, like it's not called like we're brilliant Italy. Like
brilliant Italy would be a lovely. I would definitely go along with that.
I mean, couldn't fault them.
Oh yeah, I'd be in agreement. Fantastic France.
Yeah. Good Germany. It's good.
Good.
Not too
modest. I like that. Lovely Latvia. Your reference picture of a belly dancing chef, some custard, or the Gambia.
It was. There's a reference picture of a sign that says the Gambia, which I'm quite enjoying because it's like a road sign but for a country, which I think is quite good.
That is nice.
Yeah.
Got one of those in my picture as well. Before in your life?
Yeah, I had a hamster recently, which R.I.P. Gus.
Gus.
He did die, but was very old. That's the last pet that I've had. I'm tempted for more pets, but yeah, I've not committed. What would you get if you could get anything?
Oh, I want a dog. I want another dog. Really, really do. And hopefully it won't be too long before the Sparke household is blessed with a canine again.
What kind of dog?
I don't really mind. I'm very open to that. Not a tiny one.
Okay.
But other than that, I'm pretty open about what type. Yeah. Why was your hamster called Gus?
Gus was named after the mouse Cinderella.
I thought it might be. That's why I asked. Gus.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to like Gus when my girls were smaller. I drew a lot of pictures of Gus.
Oh yeah. I drew lots of pictures of Gus the hamster, but never of Gus Cinderella.
I was really hoping that would be the answer. Thank you.
Yeah. Lots of Gus fan art. note tip, even if they're not wiggling, wiggle lines.
We are done there. I like
Lovely.
that. Right. One more thing, if I can take 2 more minutes of your time.
Of course, Tom.
I want to try something new today.
Exciting.
Try this. What I want to do is get the box out again. Here it is.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to get something from the thing side, and we're both going to draw it with our eyes closed.
Oh my god, okay.
Okay, this is good. This is quite simple. Carrot.
Carrot, oh yeah.
Dano, who is Mr. Daniel himself on the Twitter. Carrot. Both going to draw carrot, eyes closed. Right, let me get a suitable pen. Right, here we go.
Deep breath.
Yeah, deep breath. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Let's go. Let's go.
There we go. Okay. This is what a carrot looks like.
Oh my word! I've got a feeling this has gone really well. I don't even know if I'm actually drawing on the paper.
Okay.
I think I'm done, but I'm going to keep my eyes closed until you're done.
Oh, well, I'm adding extra carrot detail that did not need to be added, so it's going to look really bad, I'm pretty sure.
Okay, I might add something. Oh my!
That's not a carrot. That's nothing.
I'm actually not too upset with that. I'm pretty pleased.
Mine looks, it looks abstract. Looks, it's special. It's a special way.
That is lovely. That was a nice way to a nice little denouement at the end there. Little eyes closed carrot.
Yeah, I didn't expect my character like that. I thought I was opening my eyes to a beautiful carrot, and I thought, this is proof. I am an artist. But no, back to the drawing board.
I think I should draw with my eyes closed more often.
Yeah.
Better than I would have done with my eyes open.
Definitely makes it different.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Right, now I'm going to add some orange colour to my carrot while you give out your social details, your online shop, and generally tell people where they can see more of your work.
Terrific. Hello, James Chapman. You've been spending the last half an hour with me. I have a website called soundanimals.com, which is about the sounds animals make, and various pictures I've drawn about language. And from there, I have an online shop where you can buy my books, or search Sounds All Around on any book website, because that's my new book that's out, I think, now.
Sounds All Around. Fantastic.
Sounds All Around.
Definitely going to pick that one up.
I'm going to grab a copy of it. Sounds All Around. What a book.
That looks fantastic.
It's great. It's got all the sounds you want to make. Like, if you want to be a bubble popping in Russian, chapok.
Chapok. Nice. That's might be. Is the Ukrainian the same?
Probably. I know some. Do I know a Ukrainian? Maybe I do. I've forgotten a lot of the things that I've learnt, but the book has it all in it. I wrote it down for the book, and then it went out my head.
Goes. That's it.
Yeah, that's the sound of something leaving my head.
I wouldn't know what the sound of something leaving your head in maybe Ukrainian might be, but that's for the next book.
Yeah. Gotta keep people coming back for more.
Exactly. Got to save something there. James, it's been an absolute pleasure, as it always is, seeing you. And Thank you so much for joining us for another Fishbeard Straw with me.
Thank you so much, Tom. Goodbye.
See you soon. Bye.